I'll take it, Ben. The clock started at 7 this morning, 24 hours for contractors to plow every single one of Detroit's 1,884 miles of residential streets.
A massive task to be sure, so little time to do it. Paula Tutman's been out with the crews today as they try to get that job done. Paula.
Yeah, it's job number one. Now, I'm on Bagley Street in Corktown, and you can see the street is pretty clear of snow, not ice. I'm going to explain that in a moment. You may wonder why. Why did the clock start at 7 a.m. instead of last night?
The accumulation of snow is what's important. So we had to wait till there was about 6 inches or so of snow on the ground before we can call them. Once they are activated, they have about a 24-hour window to make sure that their contracts are completed. That means all of the streets within their areas must be plowed at that 16-wide path down the middle of the street so that residents can get to the major roadways.
Detroit has 1,884 miles of residential streets. No small task to remove the snow. And so the magic bullet has been to break the city into 7 zones to get the snow moved.
We're just trying to get the job done quickly as possible and neatly as possible.
And so these guys have been moving all day, even in sparsely populated areas. It doesn't matter how many homes are inhabited or what's on the street. If there's snow on the street, it has to be moved. The trucks, 3 abreast, to clear a 16-foot swath. And that's because not one car should be inching down the road, but a full and clear egress to the main thoroughfares.
We know that parking on the sides are limited, so we really try to do curb-to-curb clearing so that you can go from one end of your block to the next or one end of your street to the next to get to the major roadways, which we prepared with salts.
And the Whitakers are pleasantly surprised.
I just had surgery on Friday and my post-op appointment is tomorrow, so I was wondering how we were going to be able to get out. I've lived here since 1989. This is the first time the street has been plowed.
Yeah, you know, the city's really serious about this, but I do need to say that you will notice that there's a veneer of ice. And so this is snow removal, not ice removal. The ice removal is done by the city on the main streets. And so you need to be aware of that. Again, it must be done by 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. If your street isn't done, just call the Department of City Works, or rather Public Works. Just give them a call and let them know, because if these contractors don't do the work, they don't get paid for it. Guys?
That's huge. Okay, Paula, thanks.
Now, while you're out shopping,